This is Open Mind Alexander Technique. I'm Jess. Today we're looking at using extreme upper ranges of the piano with the left hand. So this crossbody reach. There aren't a whole ton of pieces that make you stay up there for a while. And the reason I'm focusing on this is because I went and wrote one. And so I've been practicing it a lot. And so it's on my mind. So I thought I would take a look at it on the channel here. So what I wrote is a adaptation and arrangement of the Sleep Token song Fall For Me, which is all voice, just with different vocal layers to it. It's basically an a cappella song, but in practice, there's only one singer, and he's using lots of different layers of like old vocoder style, very Imogen Heap inspired. I took that and wrote an arrangement for piano and voice, solo voice, including an intro. And the way that I set this up is it starts very, very high. So as I've been playing around with, how do we actually make this rotation to be up here? So when we're up this high, the way that I am actually managing that is with a spiral, and then I basically just don't use my thumb. And it's just so much easier on my back. That's the main thing that I notice a difference with. So I'm gonna face backwards so you can see what I mean here. In general, the way that you will see people work with that is they will try to like pick their rib cage up and place it several inches to the right. It's very uncomfortable. It's going to really squish the sides of your back, and it's a recipe for being sore and tired and angry very quickly. So working instead with a spiral up and over is going to make my left hand fully sideways. And that will impact the fingering choices that I'm making. Again, luckily, there's not a whole lot of rep that makes you stay up there for a really long time. And the one that I've written is just not very hard. So it's fine. I don't really need to use my thumb in there. I could, and if I were playing the same thing down 2 or 3 octaves, then yes, I would use my thumb a bunch in it. But there isn't really a need to. So I find that this just works plenty well on its own. So what I'm going to do here is just play the intro to that original arrangement of mine for you so that you can watch how am I actually doing it. So that's the intro. And then after that, the voice comes in. I'm still working on that. I do plan to make a video of that when it's performance ready, but it's not performance ready yet. So in that intro section, I did not use my left thumb until the final chord, simply because I really need it in that final chord. It's C, G, B. And that's real hard for me to hit without using my thumb. 7th is a bit of a reach without a thumb, at least with my size of hands. So that whole ending run here doesn't use my thumb until the very last section. So I'll play that one more time really slowly so you can watch that. So there's the thumb right at the end. Even with that, I noticed that I do have to really let myself spiral and lean in order to make that work. But it does work, and it's so much better than trying to get my thumb involved when I'm way up here. So the highest note, sorry, I'm trying to navigate having a microphone that doesn't actually play both things at once. The highest note that I'm actually dealing with here is a C. So 4, 5, 6, C7 in the left hand. And so what I'm using for this is GAC, is 4, 3, 2. And I'm just not involving my thumb in this at all, because in order to get my thumb up to this C, which is absolutely what I would do if it was down at a reasonable left-hand position, this makes me reach over so far that it's a very uncomfortable stretch, and I really don't recommend doing it. At least not for very long. So what I recommend you play around with when you're using both hands up very high or both hands up very low or down very low, same thing, just all to the left. Allow sidewaysness. Allow your fingering choices to be a little more like this rather than with the thumb. See what happens. It might work a lot better for your back.